This is the 1989 Yamaha Warrior 350. Wrong headlights. Should be ones that mount up there. Should be round with some covers. I think these are off an old Big Bear, or it could have been off one of the other types of Warriors. Things that were wrong with this when I got it was the guy said there was a bent needle in the carburetor. I never tried starting it before. I just went ahead and took off the carb and looked inside. The carburetor was all sorts of dirty. I think that was related to the needle looked good, but we went ahead and put a different one in it just to be safe. Yeah, that's it. That's all that was wrong with it. The guy said the pull start was messed up too, and I opened it up, and the piece that actually hooks in here was just sitting there, and the rest of it was all bolted together. And then today I actually got it running for the first time. We pulled it with his truck, Brian's truck, and finally got it going. And I rode it around for a little while. It's a fun, quick little machine. But we're about to go ride some more. He's going to ride his 185X. And I went to pull it, and nothing happened. So I came over and looked at it, and that bolt that's supposed to be coming out of here threads were junk. So I completely remanded that, and now I have a bolt that just goes down in there just like that. It's the exact opposite. Instead of a nut going on it, there's a bolt that goes in it, and then there's the pieces and my springs out, so I put that back together, and then it should be good to go. Yeah, that was all that's wrong with it. Got rid of a couple old motors for it, and my front tires are good on this. Rear tires are pretty crappy. There's no tread left. Really, the left one doesn't hold air worth a damn. It'll hold it for a little while, and enough for me to go have some fun for a little bit. These plastics are pretty rough. As you can tell, I'm just trying to start cleaning them up. Looks like you say Warrior right there on both sides. Still's got some, I don't know what these were. The 4-stroke tech, air filter sticker. I don't know, this thing's been bored over 0.30, so I think I was told when I bought it. I don't know if this is normal or not, but this thing seems like it sits up a mile high, and then suspension just real squishy. I'm not sure if that's normal for these or not. Drove around earlier without the fenders on, and everything's kind of starting to melt, so that was a terrible idea. I got covered in mud and junk. But I've never seen this reverse like this. You have your neutral and your reverse, even farther back stuff. Yeah, one right there. I think that's neutral and that's reverse or something like that. I don't know, there's a neutral in there somewhere. But that's pretty damn cool. That's the first thing I liked about Yamahas. This is the only Yamaha we ever had. Before this, we stuck with Hondas. I was playing with mine a little bit, so I kind of did a little bit of work on it. That's why the gas tank's over there. But yeah, that's it. One thing we haven't tried yet is see if this will turn it off, or if that just turns off the power and the motor will keep running. I don't know yet. This has an electric start, but the problem with it having the electric start is this is the gear it's supposed to be turning to start the motor. That not being in there, there's a bunch of carb parts that came with it, and a whole other carb. Problem with that is my starter works. There's no gears for it to turn, so that's kind of a bit of a problem. But I mean, as long as the pull start decides it wants to work well, it does the trick. But this thing has a ton of compression, so you have to use the compression release in order to even start this thing. If somebody was able to pull this thing over one time without that compression release, they'd be a gosh darn man for life. So yeah, that's it. It runs good. At first the carburetor was giving us some fits because it was so dirty, I think. But then eventually I was able to mess with the adjuster, throttle adjuster, whatever it's called, and able to make it work pretty darn well. And it works just fine now. Probably just turn the gas off. So yeah, that's the 89 Yamaha Warrior 350. Try to get more videos of me riding this and those two up. Yeah, I'm not real sure if you guys will be able to tell the difference, but I'd imagine you could when I'm riding them. So yeah, that's everything for now. Thanks for watching.